Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back for episode 4 of Scott Pilgrim Takes Off. In the last episode, Ramona uncovers that Scott's death seemingly has been faked. Playing back the security footage from the night of the performance and the night of the fight, she noticed that he got pulled through a portal and somebody had tossed back some change to make it look like he had been defeated. So he has been taken elsewhere by somebody, and we are seeing, I don't know if it's connected, it's gotta be, I think. You know, we've seen in multiple scenes throughout every episode so far, these robots lingering in key moments and key placements, and one even seemingly broke into young Neil's house to help him ghostwrite his movie script that he was working on. Something's going on. After the fight with Roxie, who, you know, kind of came out and confronted Ramona, and they had to hash out their past and kind of, you know, take responsibility for their actions back when they were younger. You know, mostly Ramona, and taking ownership of the way she left and the hurt that she brought into Roxie's life, and having to reconcile and own those mistakes and take responsibility for them after a beautifully dynamic fight. But that whole thing was being observed by yet again another one of these robots. What is going on? I don't know, but we're gonna go ahead and move on. So guys, if you want to see the full-length reaction, check it out over on Patreon, or if a member of the channel gets you access as well. It is a watch-along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up with the time codes for reaction to the entire episode. Over there, you get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover on the channel. You also get to suggest and vote on movies to react to each month. We got monthly Q&As, behind-the-scenes footage, trying to make it worth your while, since you're going to be support the channel. But guys, at the end of the day, I really appreciate it if you enjoy this reaction. At least leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already, because it really does go a long way with helping these videos out. And with that all said out of the way, let's go ahead and hop into episode 4. Here we go. Oh, Lucas. No, he was teased at the end of the last episode when she had to pick up one of his cardboard cutouts that fell over during their fight in the video store. Damn, man, what a view. Wow.
California.
Yo, look at that. What a collection of skateboards, dude. Number 2.
Whatever.
Oh, dude! I love this song.
She was all like, and I'm like, whatever. And this chick comes up to me and she's all like, hey, you're too good, dude. And I'm like, yeah, whatever.
Dude.
United States of whatever. This is my United States of whatever. And this is my United States of whatever.
Dude, who owns these ninjas who record everything? Because they were at Envy's arrival at the funeral. Is the paparazzi just ninjas? I can't remember if that was a thing or not. That would make more sense. Oh my god! Nice. It's like an NES version of whatever.
Lucas, between your string of box office bombs and reports of your toxic skater boy behavior, this town's on the verge of saying, see you later, boy.
Because he was a skater boy.
Good thing I've got a get out of jail free card. This smile.
You realize I can't see you, right? We're on the phone, yeah? Lucas, you need to get your act together.
Aw.
My act is acting. You want goody two-shoes? Buy him at a shoe store.
Chris Evans is perfect for this, man.
We've got one offer for a lead role. I suggest you take it. It's probably going to be the last one for a while. Your flight to Toronto departs in 4 hours.
Nice, it's in Toronto.
Whatever.
Yeah, I was waiting on that. Episode 4, whatever. Man, we really are opening this with her changing her hair every time. I mean, she did say she dyes it all the time, so we're just seeing how frequently. Toronto Wood Studios.
No one visits the set of a Lucas Lee movie without explicit permission.
Their L is in the wrong place.
Of course he's here. What do you think our job is?
Oh, man. Do you think we could have a selfie?
Man, those voices sounded so familiar. I know I recognize them. Wasn't Nick Frost and Simon Pegg, was it? I have to look at the end. Oh! Is this for young Neil's movie? If that is the case, all this is being puppeted by this ghostwriter, right? Oh wait, is this a recreation
Why
of?
does the set look exact?
Yeah.
Director thinks sets are more authentic than locations. They don't consult me on those decisions. I'm just the writer.
Who's the director?
Bring in first team.
Oh, whoa. Wow.
Why is Envy Adams dressed like me?
I thought that's what was happening. Ooh, interesting.
Scott Pilgrim's precious little life. Scene 12, take 1.
Edgar wrong. Said Edgar right. Wow.
So, I just want to make sure I understand what's happening here. We're both dating Scott at the same time and don't know it?
Cut! Yes, our lead character
Oh.
is flawed.
You wrote an entire script about a world where Scott Pilgrim won the fight with Matthew Patel?
Basically.
Oh.
Do you know where I can find Lucas Lee?
Wow.
Wait, who is he playing in this?
Himself? I would assume. So, is the movie canon to this?
Pretty sure that's not true either.
Ghidorah! And an alien, a pink one. A xenomorph.
I know my way around the studio.
Whoops.
I don't know where I am.
Oof.
Oh, shh. Someone's outside. Who is it? I'm working on my lines.
Is that her name? Are you kidding? He's playing Scott. Who's playing him then?
We need to talk
I'm not sure we do.
about Scott Pilgrim.
I'm Scott Pilgrim.
No, the real Scott Pilgrim.
You saying I'm a fake Scott Pilgrim?
No, the Scott Pilgrim your character is based on.
I didn't know this was a biopic.
Oh, what?
What are you doing later?
Are you hitting on me?
Maybe I am, and maybe I am.
Ugh, gross.
Oh my lord. Yeah.
What the fuck? The anti-Wallace.
Still on the search for my old roommate. What's his name?
And that's Pleakley. I forget his name
What brings you here?
as the...
I heard they hired a notorious heterosexual to play me. Needed to see this debacle up close.
Cut! Let's go again.
Hey, how was
Is
that?
he playing-
Gay enough? Any notes?
Yeah. How about you build
Wow.
a time machine, go back in time, and never audition for this part in the first place?
Who has the nerve to share his opinions on the set of my film?
Me. I have the nerve.
You? What's your name?
He's playing Edgar wrong.
I love it! What's happening right now?
He's getting replaced by the actual Wallace.
Wonderful. The part
Wow.
What about the other guy?
He's already been escorted off set.
Damn, that was quick.
Everybody take 5 while we get our new Wallace to hair and makeup.
You heard him, everybody.
God, what's his name? Kevin McDonald, playing Edgar wrong.
I hear Mr. Lee is already balls deep in a sweaty affair with someone on the production. You catch any gossip on who the lucky lady might be?
Probably Envy Adams, that'd be messy. So it causes even more infighting if Todd finds out.
Oh. No girl.
Oh, he's actually reading the script.
Yeah, you're the lead.
No, there's a Lucas Lee character, and Scott tricks him into grinding to death. I'd never fall for that. What kind of idiot would write this?
Wow. Wow. Another robot.
So this movie's what would have happened if Scott won the fight against Matthew Patel. Scott defeats all your exes, and the two of you live happily ever after. The ending's unrealistic. The Ramona Flowers I know would be on to the next one.
That was a long time ago.
Feels like yesterday. Why are you here?
Scott's not dead. Someone wants us to think he is.
You think I'd kidnap some Canadian loser and fake his death?
You willfully chose to join a league of evil exes. I need to know how evil you really are.
That's just branding.
I know your reputation.
You can't judge me. You're on a quest to find a guy who was dating a high schooler. I'd never do anything that stupid. If I did, my career would be over. My God.
Interesting. The actor playing Scott Pilgrim is dating an actress playing a high schooler.
You're dating a 17-year-old?
She's 31 in real life.
An earthquake? In Toronto?
Oh, what the
No,
fuck?
something worse.
Paparazzi? Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, they are. That is the ninjas. Okay. That makes way more sense.
Go, I'll cover you.
Aww.
Lucas!
Whoa. Nice.
We have you surrounded, actor scum.
Damn. Whoa. Paparazzi with a straight-on film crew.
Whatever.
Lucas Lee versus the paparazzi.
God damn, let's go. Nice. Oh, nice. Wow, what the fuck? Dude. Ah! Whoa. Whew. That tripped up my brain for a second, man. God, they're like cockroaches. They also had vaguely reminded me of Naruto in the Sasuke fight, dolphining through the water coming for him. Whoa. Spin. Jeez. God damn, man. The action in this series is so well done. Oh, it triggered him back to that broken board in his collection. Oh, wow. It still killed them, though. Sent him flying, though. Nice.
Need an assist?
Why would you help me?
What do you mean? I always helped you.
Aww. Aww.
Until you left me with nothing but a broken heart.
And he broke the board.
And a broken board. That was the day I decided who I was going to be. The best skater, the highest paid actor, the biggest star. That day made me who I am. So I guess, in a way, I have to thank you, Ramona.
That's really nice and all, but we're out of time. Are you gonna let me help you or not?
Lucas Lee, we know you're in there.
These little gremlins, dude. Oh, is he in her bag?
All clear.
I just got off the phone with my agent. I'm off the movie, and she's dumping me as a client.
Aw.
Maybe this will all blow over.
Nah, they're already testing new actors to play Scott. By tomorrow morning, someone else will be casting the role of the guy you like more than me, and I'll be back to being nobody.
No.
That was your cue to say something like, "You were never nobody, Lucas."
Well, you were definitely nobody. But I still made out with you.
Hey.
Rude.
Still think I kidnapped the real Scott Pilgrim?
No.
Good, because I didn't. That was the night of the Teen Sorcerer 4 premiere in LA. I got blitzed and puked on Winifred Haley. You can find the photos online. Guess someone else took your stupid boyfriend.
He's not my boyfriend. Whoever did this kept that train from leaving the station. Take care of yourself, Lucas.
Interesting. Is that why this happened? To try to prevent them from ever dating in the first place? Oh! Jesus! Wow! Straight up stiff-armed that kid. Just to steal his board. Todd? And a portal.
Vegan powers. Vegan portals?
Yes, hello.
Huh.
I'm Todd Ingram. I'm vegan, and I'm here to audition for the part of Scott Pilgrim.
Scott Pilgrim? You mean the lead role in this picture?
Yeah, it is Simon Pegg.
Good luck.
Watch out, guys. Vegan coming through.
And I do believe now, listening to it, I do think that is Nick Frost. I will confirm after. Dude. Yeah, Simon Pegg. Nick Frost. Oh, they were the first ones in the line. Yeah, Kevin McDonald as the director, as Edgar Wrong. Dude, that's hilarious. Oh, and Tony Oliver was the first AD. I knew there was a more in here that I could pick up on, but I couldn't quite land everything. Couldn't land all them ollies this time around. Not as profound of a resolution as the one between Ramona and Roxie, but still a valid one. They seem the most fine about where they were at the end. But because of what happened, again, much like with the Roxie thing, the way she left informed on what he did with the rest of his life. He was like, I'm never gonna just be nothing again. And that's when he made something out of himself. And then he just kind of got lost to that. And with this being his last chance to get like a leading role or anything like that, he actually, and we heard this, in episode 1, he doesn't read scripts, or in episode 2, whichever one. He was like, I don't read scripts. That was episode 2. After he had that botched scene, he went back and started reading the script. He was trying to do better. But at the end of the day, he wasn't being him, and it's interesting to me that this ended with him being totally fine, that his acting career was over. And it's almost like he had to be reminded that that was something he manifested for himself, and maybe it wasn't really who he was, but I don't know. I liked it. Again, the dynamic of this, I love that we're kind of changing up the settings, the scenery, and all these different little things to give like a different style, feel, and focus for every one of these fights, and having him face off against the paparazzi, but this endless wave of ninjas with cameras. On top of that whole thing too, he was there filming the movie that Neil wrote. He didn't write it, as we know. He believes he wrote it, the dumb kid that he is. But whoever snuck into his room wrote that script. And again, we found another one of those robots in the scene when he was driving his little cart around, bonked right into it. Again, there's a surveillance that is just going on and on and on. And then here, at the end, with Todd coming in to replace Lucas, appearing via portal that looked just very similar. And I have a hunch that that's more of a red herring. Or maybe it's linked, or maybe we just don't necessarily see the bigger picture yet. I don't know if Todd is involved in the kidnapping. I feel like that's a mislead. That's just where my gut is at the moment. I don't know how that's going to come into play. But like, I like the Neil script is a world in which Scott won. So it's the actual canon timeline, the original timeline. I like how he kind of called out. He's like, I would never die like that. Like, getting killed by grinding down a rail to my oblivion, or whatever the fuck he said. He's like, I'm not that stupid. I was like, well, yeah, you are. You just don't know that right now. And just having the script written by young Neil be the film that we got, except directed by Edgar Wrong instead of Edgar Wright. Get it? I don't know what's going on yet still, but it seems like just the little taste that we got seems like maybe, based on what Lucas said in the conversation with Ramona, that maybe somebody is doing all of this to prevent them even having a relationship in the first place. Because she says he was never quite the boyfriend. You know, we didn't get to cross that bridge. That train stopped before it got to the station because of what happened. So is somebody trying to detour Scott's life or Ramona's life so that she never even dated Scott? So instead they kidnapped him and removed him from this chain of events. Also the Nick Frost and Simon Pegg cameo. Great. Brilliant. Brilliant stuff. But I'm loving this mystery that they're building out, man. I'm really, really invested in what they're building out here with this. And I love that we're kind of getting this focal point with Ramona for the time being. Everything is still about Scott, but we're seeing this through Ramona's lens this time around instead. And we're seeing her have to confront and reconcile the demons of her past, for better or for worse, and kind of giving a lot of attention to everybody, again, like I said before, that didn't get to have that much spotlight in the original story. So it's pretty interesting to see how this is all unfolding, how this is helping her kind of, again, reconcile and take responsibility for her past, as well as what she's brought upon the lives of those that she has interacted with or come across, and seeing how those people are also trying to find their own footing in a world without that relationship, and having to grow and move on themselves and mature as people. It's fun. I'm loving seeing that stuff, dude. I have seen a lot of people bump into this, you know, with Scott's absence, even though the story is still very much so about Scott. Even though he hasn't been in the last 3 episodes now, he's still been the focal point. The whole narrative drive of this is Ramona trying to find Scott and us digging into who Scott is, through his relationships, his past, his connections, the way he's kind of left this mark on this world, his reputation, and all that kind of stuff. It's still very much at its core part of this thing, but it's very much like, you know, I know it's not a one-to-one, it's not an adaptation, it's more of a supplementary addition to the world, a parallel of sorts. I still don't know how it's going to loop back around, how it's going to tie into the original, because I feel like it's got to. I mean, with this meta like kind of commentary that it's developing around the film, around this alternate reality where Scott won, I feel like something's happening that's trying to rewrite the past, a la some things I've already kind of compared it to. Anyway, guys, what'd you think of this episode? I'd love to hear from you all, so sound off the comments, let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If it did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember to see the full length reaction, check it out over on Patreon, or if you got Meryl's channel, get you access as well. And speaking of before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends. Manny Sherritt, Ryan, Kieran, York, Scott, Melito, Robert Alguiano, Jeffrey Hale, Jake Cantrell, Eric Official, Amy Becca, Casey Wood, and Scythe. Thank you guys so much for continued support. That's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.